Kia koutou. Welcome to Uaratanga Pūrākau, which is the story behind our values. So in this next little screen recording, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a insight into the beautiful designs that were done by Todd Parker, and in the hope that you guys understand them a little bit more. So obviously whakawhanaungatanga is our most important one of the year, being that it's our kaupapa for the year. Pretty self-explanatory here, I'm sure, with the beautiful koru patterns you can see here representing that new life, and in the hope that this symbol shows our positive relationships that will occur within our school and the wider community. The next symbol there is a beautiful pikorua, which is this twisty pattern right here. And you may have seen that given at weddings and things like that, that symbolising that joining of two people together. So you can sort of see from the script there that the double and triple twist represents different people joining in their cultures, which is quite fitting for our value of unity and togetherness there. So once again, all working together for that shared purpose too, which is great. So that's kotahitanga. Moving on to the next one, wairua, or spirit and determination. So you can see here this is a beautiful manaia, and a manaia is a traditional, more of a spiritual guardian that you would see in a lot of artwork and things like that. And we see that this helps guide and protect our learners, and captures that essence of who they are, in the hope that they develop that determination and resilience in all that they do. Mako tapatahi, or integrity. So this is quite an intricate pattern. You can see up here we've got the Ranginui, or our Sky Father, up the top, and Papatūānuku, or the Earth Mother, down the bottom. And this beautiful pattern here, you may have seen before, is the Niho Taniwha, which our main block has been aptly renamed. And this traditional tāneko, or weaving pattern, is usually shows leadership. And the essence here that Toddy was trying to get is that it is our integrity for the pattern of Ranginui and Papatūānuku here to be interwoven, and that is staying true to oneself and things like that. So that one's a bit of a complex one, but very much a beautiful connection between the two. Moving on, we have motuhaketanga. So this beautiful picture here represents a tuatara. And you may or may not know, but a tuatara has a third eye on the back of its neck. And this symbolises a koruru, which is traditionally at the top of a meeting house at a wharenui, or on a marae, and that is placed there and carved there to watch over the marae and keep all of its people there safe. And we see this symbol being that being awake and being self-aware. And obviously it links quite nicely to our vision with empowering agency there. So pretty cool. Next one of my favourite ones, a panekiritanga. So we have a beautiful manu tukutuku, which is a traditional kite. And if you think about what a kite does, it's always trying to reach its highest point, which fits in quite nicely with what we want our learners to achieve, and have those same levels of striving for excellence. Hautūtanga. So we have a beautiful mangopari design here. So a mangopari, if you imagine, it's like a hammerhead shark. So here's its body, and this is its head out either side here. And this symbol shows leadership. And obviously we want our kids to demonstrate their own style of leadership and being the captain of their own waka. And remembering too that, it's not about that heroic leader that leads from the top, but more so that leader that's from within, that leads by example. So beautiful representation there. Our next one, Reka Reka, all about that fun and enjoyment. So quite fitting here, the Pīwaka Waka is our symbol. So the beautiful birds here, and they're actually nestled on top of Pūrākau, which is a spinning top, sort of encapsulating that whole enjoyment and fun factor that we all full of at Russell Street. Obviously, we want our kids to embrace that fun and learning, bring out the innovation from our vision through their passions and their interests. Lovely kāwinga next, which is having a responsibility to look after the world and the environment that we live in, but more so our school, our kura, and the symbol here shows ko ngā ringaringa I o tātou tipuna, or the hands of our ancestors embracing the world and looking to protect it. So very nice there. It's nice too that if you look back, Māori people always knew that they needed to look after Papatūānuku because she was the provider of everything. That's where their kai came from. It's where their land was built. So they had that real strong desire to look after and protect and be kaitiakis of the land, or guardians. On to our last one, manaakitanga. So obviously we expect all of our students to treat each other with respect and care, and we expect that same level of care to be shown to any visitors that come to our school. If you think about showing kindness and generosity and a bit of that karmic retribution. So we have here a beautiful pātiki design. So this is a pātiki here. If you think of it on its side, it's like the flounder pattern. And that's traditionally symbolises hospitality and being hospitable. But also, if you think about a rauro or a food basket, that's the same design that you would see on those as well. So quite fitting that those two encapsulate what manaakitanga looks like at our school. Hope that has helped you guys and you're able to understand a little bit more of what each of the beautiful designs that Rosie's brother has whipped up for us, and that you can and your students can understand this a bit better. Kia ora.